The year was 1987. Homegirl Pelosi had just been sworn in as a congresswoman. Elizabeth Taylor had just convinced President Ronald Reagan, or should I say Nancy Reagan, to convince the president to give his one and only speech talking about AIDS. Thousands had already died. The president had stayed silent the entire time. It was only when Elizabeth Taylor approached Nancy Reagan and said, if the president doesn't address the AIDS issue, that will be his legacy. Elizabeth Taylor was there when he gave the speech, and he only said the word AIDS one time. Homegirl Pelosi had campaigned on AIDS funding. Her very first speech on the floor of the House of Representatives was talking about funding for AIDS. Because believe it or not, back in 1987, the city of San Francisco, which Homegirl Pelosi represents, had a larger budget for AIDS than the federal government. These two women helped transform the conversation about AIDS in America. One of the many reasons why I respect both these women, Elizabeth Taylor and Homegirl Pelosi, is because they do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Elizabeth Taylor was warned that if she moved forward with this whole quote-unquote AIDS thing, she could ruin her career because no one in Hollywood was really talking about it either. And Homegirl Pelosi was a brand new congresswoman, the daughter of a former congressman and mayor. But they spoke out anyways. They did the right thing because it was the right thing to do. In many ways, we have come a very long way since 1987. And in other ways, not far at all. In 1987, we had an actor turned president who only acknowledged the AIDS epidemic one time. And that was simply because his wife was worried he was going to ruin his legacy. Whereas today, we have a reality star turned president who simply did not acknowledge that today is World AIDS Day. Thankfully, in America, AIDS is no longer a death sentence. But funding for HIV and AIDS research has been slashed by this current administration. Many scientists believe that we are extremely close to a cure for AIDS. But we can't get there if the funding is cut. But if these two women back in 1987 can force a conversation that millions in America didn't want to have, which in turn forced the nation to see what was happening right here in our own backyards. If these two women, a movie star and a mother of 5 who turned into a congresswoman, who went on to become the first woman Speaker of the House, if they can do it, so can we. We must continue to do what is right because it's the right thing to do. We must continue to fight for those who can't fight for themselves.